neutral.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 14.
Not even the one you hold it down.
It wasn't 14.
It
It ain't 14 acres, man. It's probably like
7.5.
It was a big lot. It was the lot behind at the airport, and I just pointed like we have it. It's probably like 4 acres.
Why you do that?
What you mean?
Yeah, what's up? What's going on?
No, we was just talking about houses. We was talking about we want a lot of acres, and he was talking about I was telling him like, when we go, when you go buy your house, you buy everything like lawnmower. I said I want a ride lawnmower and all that. Yeah. Josh said, "Nah, I'm gonna get a push one. When my son leave the house, then I go get a ride."
Yeah.
And then I was telling him, he was like, "Daddy, you can afford it."
Like,
he was like, "I know I can afford it, but I got you. So what I'm gonna go buy that for right
Absolutely.
now?"
So what if he no do your kids get allowance?
Allowance.
I don't know. Some people do it.
My son 8. So,
well.
I give them like if they need some money or whatever, but it ain't like no
set
like
amount.
this is what I'm saying, set them out.
Yeah, okay.
I don't owe you shit.
I was I was asking because what if they saved up their money and bought a ride lawnmower?
That's an investment at that point.
Yeah, I mean you spend your money. Go ahead. You still but over here at this house right here, this is the lawnmower we use.
He can.
So when you bought one for your future house, you can go ahead and put that up. You know what I'm saying?
Leave the plastic on that.
Yeah,
Put the plastic. Use that.
Boom.
Don't take it out of the box.
Don't take it out of the box.
I got a question. At y'all childhood, what was the worst chore? Like the most physically demanding chore y'all hated that y'all had?
I don't think I even had like a physically demand. I mean, mowing the lawn was because my mother got a nice sized property, but it's still corner house. That's why she got it kind of. But
Okay.
shoveling is always a thing.
Shoveling just get you tired as hell.
Because I shoveled today. I had to go over there. She called me.
Exhausted.
She goes, she's like, "Man, could you come shovel my snow?" I'm looking like, man, I don't even live there. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I went over there. My sister had already shoveled part, so I just shoveled the driveway and stuff like that. But
especially if you
I had to get up every morning. Well, not every morning, but I had to get up and clean the bathroom. That was that was the go-to. My mother always wanted a spick and span bathroom. You know what I'm saying? So, and my sisters was younger than me, so I was always basically the lead person to clean up.
I don't really see nothing really like me. Everything shit I ain't want to do.
Yeah, I ain't want to do shit.
Like it's always that one. Like me personally, I hate doing dishes. I hate doing dishes.
That's how you keep your fingernails clean.
Man,
so you keep
if you walk in my
rusty.
crib, it's a lot of plastic shit. Like I tell you, like those dishes just for show. You got to use this shit right here. I don't even myself like, damn, you don't use the plates. Bro, I hate dishes, bro. You can't pay me to wash dishes.
Why?
I just hate doing them. I
What's
don't know why. It's like a little.
How do you cook?
What you mean?
You don't cook?
Dishes?
Yeah, that's when you gotta do them. You know what I'm saying?
So
it'd be just specifically like the pot and pan I use, and that's it. Like,
I feel like you got like one pot and pan.
So fuck
What?
What I told y'all, boy, if I stay by myself, one pot, one pan, one fork, one plate, one knife, one spoon.
I'm gonna have the good pot. I'm gonna have a few cast iron skillets because them things I love cast iron.
Yeah, they cook better. Yeah,
like you can bake, cook, you just do everything with a cast.
Deep fry.
Yeah, you can do everything. Like
I got one. That's it.
A cast iron skillet?
I just got one.
Well, then that works, man. Yeah. I fuck with that.
At first, when you was telling me about it, I ain't know what it was. My grandmother gave me. She's like, "You gonna need this." Yeah. I'm like,
and it's a weapon. Motherfucker run up in the crib and all you guys that cast iron skillet, bow, hit your hands right in their head, boy, they out.
How they say, boy, be in that bitch playing grip ball.
Man.
Man, for me, you didn't have anything?
I hated doing all this shit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But don't it feel good though? Yeah. Like, especially as you become an adult, like just to have that clean house. Because I noticed like when stuff started to clutter up at the house, like it's me and my wife, and then we got 3 children. So once things start to clutter up, and then I just happen to lay maybe my wallet down or my keys. Now it's just hard to find shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm tearing up to find what's probably if it was nice and neat.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, but some people. Well, to answer the question, mine was the dishes as well. I hated doing the dishes. Give me the bathroom. Give me something else. I do not like doing the dishes.
I like the bathroom, bro. That's where people piss and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Shit ain't yours,
right? And it ain't mine.
Is that what I'm saying?
Some of it is,
but that ain't all of it's not.
Yeah, some. That was the song. But, you know, and then, you know, you got to lift the toilet seat up and then all that shit be splattered around there. Hey,
so, yeah, my got explosive.
Hey, motherfucker be shitting, boy. It just is what it is.
Too many good diet, you got to.
Yeah.
If your diet ain't right, you ain't doing it. But if your diet is right, you is gonna go. Your bowel's gonna be clean and you pass too.
It sounds like what he's talking about.
Fiber in your diet.
It sounded like he was talking about some like explosive diarrhea.
I'm just saying.
Just come out. It's all over the wall and shit.
Oh no, that's just nasty.
That's what I'm saying. Because you said like
that's a gas station bathroom right there. The shit be on the walls.
Like, bro, you ever seen that one? I'm like, bro, what the fuck did you do that you shit it on the wall?
Yeah, the one on First across the street from East. Terrible bathroom, bro.
Y'all,
like you just came in,
that
bro. I went up in there, bro. I had to throw up. I threw up outside. I was like, fuck it.
I would have threw up in the bathroom.
Right, like it ain't gonna be no difference.
But the smell, bro, the smell was unbelievable.
Was it?
Yeah. Like, when I opened the door, I ended up throwing up, like, right outside the door because the smell hit me. I was like, fuck it, I'm sick.
That motherfucker's in there eating that meal.
From the place across the street. What's the place across the street?
The gas station.
No. The place across the street.
Oh, you talking about?
Yeah, they sell meal.
They sell meal.
Yeah, right across the street over there. That's what they sell meal.
Cat fried rice?
Mm-hmm. Whatever you want, man. Siamese, motherfucker.
Cat fried rice. The black kind.
Yeah.
They're doing the sharks over there now.
Are they?
Yeah, they do. They got one right there.
That's one thing. A lot of boy.
Sharks.
Sharks
and
JJ's. They know y'all niggas love chicken. It's just.
He said y'all niggas love chicken.
Niggas love chicken. Man.
Welcome to another episode of the KNoWKi podcast. It's your man Spaces.
This your boy Maul.
It's Soundman Dave.
It's Jay every day.
And what's going on, man? How was y'all last week, man?
Why everybody look at me like first quarter?
Oh, no. He looked at you, so I felt like he was talking to you, so I'm looking at you.
I was like, I gotta go first. Mine was cool. Mine was decent. Yeah, we decent. Just work. That's it, man. I didn't do nothing. Did anything go crazy? Nah, ain't nothing go crazy. Nothing like that. Mine was cool.
Soundman Dave.
Yeah.
Soundman David.
Excuse me. Mine was decent, man. It was normal. I like normal.
What is normal?
Usually my weeks is like it's always something. You know what I'm saying?
Like
getting locked in your house.
Yeah. You said what?
Getting locked in your house.
Talk about. You said what?
Nothing, man.
All right, Joe. But no. It was a normal week. I ain't had no problems, man.
All right.
I'm chilling.
Jay, every day?
Man, just cooling. Went up to Milwaukee yesterday, drove the truck up there.
That was a beast mission, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Me and Maul, we drove the truck up there. On the way there, it wasn't bad. Like it
was white out though, bro. We wasn't behind you.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't behind me, of course. But I mean, I did see like a lot of, you know what I'm saying, the snow or whatever kicking up. But just on the way back, I felt like
because it wasn't nothing shoveled. Like, because it is when we was going. It was like dusty.
Yeah.
So I threw on the brights and it was kind of cool. And then when you like slipping, bro. Yeah. And we had freight on the back. But coming back to Chicago, it was like the roads wasn't shoveled and it was like just disgusting. I don't know what lane I was in. I don't know what lane you was in. I was just trying to get some traction. So we wasn't in no lanes or nothing. And then cars just, like it ain't snowing out here right now. Yeah. And just flying past you.
The one dude hit the wall.
Hit the wall and we did a 360. Yeah, so it was decent. It was a good experience though to me.
Good experience.
It was a great experience.
You know, probably an hour and a half trip turned into maybe. I don't know. It didn't really. It was a long ride just because we just had to stay focused. You know, but I think maybe it took like 2 hours and 15 minutes.
It was just the longest coming back.
Yeah,
y'all was going slower than y'all.
Yeah, normally like. On the way there, normally I'm 67, 68, you know what I mean? Because once you go, that's the fastest much to go. But once you get over to like the Wisconsin border, the speed limit is 70.
Yeah, so you get your money.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. That was cool.
That was cool.
Glad y'all safe, man. That shit.
Yeah, it was decent though.
Man, that's my last week. It was cool, man. It was a little not stressful, but I was learning something new, and that was a little annoying because I was just completely lost.
Hey, you talking about what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But I called you because I learned how to just to get the video there.
Yeah,
I didn't know how to edit it. I called him Happy to my bro. I learned how to get the video up on there. I ain't learned how to cut nothing or do nothing, but I just know how to get the video.
You talking about to your laptop?
No. From my phone to the laptop.
He didn't even talk about the program.
From my phone to the program too.
Oh, okay.
I learned how to do that.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm assistant. Producer, assistant editor, director.
Exactly.
And he sound man Dave.
I was about to say that. He sound man Dave. Don't do nothing with no sound.
I ain't give myself that name. I never gave myself.
That's Brotman from the fifth floor.
You said what?
It's Brotman from the fifth floor.
All
right. So let me tell that story real quick, right? So originally, it was myself, Jerry Day, and Maul on the podcast, right? And we were all at work together when we were all in the same building and everything. And Dave heard us talking about it. He was like, "Oh, y'all doing a podcast? Y'all doing yeah, we doing a podcast, man. What y'all be talking about? We talk about everything." Dave was like, "Y'all need a sound man? Sound man Dave." That's it. So you kind of gave yourself that name.
You know what? I'll accept that. I ain't tripping on it. It got a nice ring to it though.
Sound man Dave.
So let's get into the conversation, man. So you know we missed COVID, right?
You missed COVID? We missed missed COVID, right? And you know, people say wear your mask and all that stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So kids are going back to school finally, which they still tell the kids to wear their masks even though in school, right? Mm-hmm. How would you feel if you caught word that a teacher taped a mask to your child's face? Oh yeah, that's ass whooping, B. That's straight. That's hands like people always say, right? They be like, "Man, violence is not the way. You know, you shouldn't do this, bro." Look at me in my face. Some things deserve some violence, and some things deserve an ass whooping. That's just plain. It is what it is. You might be the one to get the ass whooping. You might be the one to receive the ass whooping, or you might be the one to give it. But some things is not worthy of talking about and all that because you tape a mask to a kid's face. Is you stupid or you dumb? That's ass whooping territory all day. It's no talking. It's no, when I get up there, we're going to discuss. No, when I get up there, I'm going to grab you by your ponytail and I'm going to holler at you for a minute.
Let me ask you this. All right, so the kid going to have to go back to school eventually.
He's not going back to school.
Oh, he don't go to that school. But he's going to go to another school.
Yeah.
Right. In between time, say for instance, you have to go to jail for whooping that teacher ass.
Yeah,
right? That's cool. But then the next school he go to, they tape another mask on the kid's face.
He always come up with these bullshit, man.
I'm just saying, you gotta strategically, you know what I'm saying? You just can't haul off and be whooping their ass because who's gonna protect the kid in the long, like, you know what I'm saying, the next time?
Some things deserve a physical altercation.
I get you, but you had to, what's stopping the next incident?
I think the next one probably might have common sense. I don't think that one had no common sense.
What you mean?
That teacher.
That somebody stopping like, you know who did it, right? Yeah, no glasses. That's what I'm saying.
Right, but he said
you don't know what happened to the last.
He said that child wouldn't be going back to that school, so if it wouldn't be going back to that school.
But then there'll be a headline: parent beats up teacher for taping masks to kid's face. So at least the kid will be in the paper.
Okay, we got my excuse. I jumped out the rail real quick. I want to hear y'all. I'm gonna be quiet.
Go, Dave.
Man, I probably.
I'm suing.
Yeah.
We getting some bread up out of it.
We getting some
money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We can get that too, but it's still got to be an altercation, a physical one.
He say violence is not the answer.
I'm not saying
it's a answer.
That's what I said. I said that it's not the answer, but sometimes, bro, it deserves. Like even sometimes you'll say, "Bro, I deserve to get my ass whipped for that shit." Like at some point, sometimes you gotta. Yeah. That's what it be.
It's not the answer, but it's a answer.
Yeah,
I get that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, back like just moving. You know what I'm saying? Emotionally, innately, that's what you want to do. But I think what happens if I'm locked up? You see what I'm saying? And then something else, where just anything, not somebody putting a mask on my child's face, but just anything that could definitely probably trump that situation. That, you know what I'm saying, somebody really needed their ass beat or somebody really need to be dealt with. You see what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of times people quick to whip somebody's ass, and then, of course, you being black, they're going to put you in jail. You know what I'm saying? Then.
But that's why you got to have, like, a significant other with you, or, like, your kid's mother, be like, nah, that ain't the way. We're going to do this a little bit different. So, I'll be the one to quick say that, but my girl or somebody else be like, no. We're going to whoop our ass, but we're going to wait a minute. We're going to let this paddle in.
What if they egg you on? Be like, yeah, whoop their ass.
You shouldn't probably be with that person.
you should more so in your mind should be like, you know what? Let me think this through a little bit.
But you probably would though, because like the first thing come to your mind always. Okay, say for instance, she did take the kid, my kid face with the kid mask. Right. On my way driving over there, you think like, I'm finna beat the fuck out of this, and you thinking about that. Yeah. So you start thinking. The more longer you have to get there, you like, this probably ain't the answer. I probably just need to sue him. But you'll be to calm down. That's like when they say about like in a club or something, you motherfucker step on your shoes, you about to fight. You go run outside to get the gun, but on your way going to get the gun, you think about like, I'm finna kill this nigga over this little simple shit. You be to calm down, just jump in your car and just leave, man. Like, it ain't even worth it. I'm gonna just leave. Well, so, you know, cooler heads prevail.
I think what you explaining, though, a lot of times people in general just move off emotion. Yeah. Actually thinking.
Yeah, you start thinking. So, yeah.
A lot of that shit, I mean, granted, teachers shouldn't be putting, you know, taping masks on your kid's face or whatever.
Not at all.
It's definitely ways that you can, you know, handle that. Like, if shit deserve an ass whooping, then it is what it is. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, we can't come to any, if they don't want to pay me, then I'm going to have to catch this bitch, you know what I'm saying? No, but I'm going to catch her on 294 or something.
But what we can do, too, is...
catching in traffic.
Thinking it's sweet. Call the police, let her think everything is sweet. Mm-hmm. Catch that bitch while she going to school, one class one morning.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got to really think this out. You definitely have to, you know, be on some first degree type shit.
Yeah, like, yeah. You can get away with it, dude. You can stomp the shit out of her and still send your kid to class. And he'd be laughing. He'd be like, what you laughing for? I don't know. What happened to your face? What are you implying? Like, I ain't saying what you do,
See, I was thinking about Maul's response, right? And that was like the first... That was one of the reactions that I knew people would have. I'm thinking like he was saying like you're in the car and you're talking about how you've already thought about the fact that you're gonna beat the teacher up. So by the time you make it to the school, you might not change your mind unless you really weren't gonna do it in the first place. You know
okay, no cool ass. Like you get a second. That's why they tell you to take like breathe, count to 10 before you do something before your first actions, just to give that sign of relief because you might calm down in that instance though.
Yeah, but it sounds like that would be your reaction for real. I'll tell you why. Because I said, what if you found out that a teacher taped the mask to your child's face? How soon did you answer the question?
Because I was just thinking like...
See what I'm saying?
Because, bro, you got to understand, people do not play about their fucking kids at all. Like, people will kill you or go to jail for life over their fucking kids. Yeah. And you taking yourself away from them, that's how crazy people are about their kids. So you come to me talking about this, like, bro, that's my son, that's my kid, that's my daughter, and you did some shit like that. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I agree. But I'm also thinking about when you said, like, if somebody wants to shoot somebody over stepping on their shoes, well, it's happened.
Yeah, but I'm saying, what I was trying to compare it to is, the longer you have to the situation, that's how you can tell if somebody pissed or not. I don't know if y'all heard this story, and I know I'm going out, but I'm just telling the story.
Go ahead.
Go like intertwine with this. Harrison Barnes, Derek Fisher. Not Harrison Barnes. Matt Barnes. Yeah. Found out Derek Fisher was fucking with his baby, his wife, ex-wife. This motherfucker drove from Memphis to L.A. in a Rolls Royce to whoop Derek Fisher's ass.
He beat his ass, too.
And he whooped his ass. Mm-hmm. So that motherfucker was mad. You know how long it take you to get from Memphis to L.A. driving? And he had to stop the fuel up, and he still got there with him. So that means it wasn't nothing that was going to stop him. And that's what I'm just saying. The distance and the time you got from what you finna do till you get there, it can calm you down a little bit. Some people
do something. Barnes is a whole goofy. The bitch still with the nigga. You did all that to whoop this nigga ass, and she still with him.
That's true, bro.
This is what I'm saying. This kind of goes with what I'm saying. The nigga could have ended up in jail. Anything could have happened. You did all that, and she's still with the nigga. Yeah. So again,
she married him, didn't she?
Yeah, I think they did. Yeah,
they got married.
So
he said, "Cool now."
Beat him into submission.
Yeah, beat him into like we cool now.
I mean, I don't know. That's not no win. Crazy. That's not no win for either one of them. Actually, that's definitely. Yeah.
I guess she won.
I guess she won. She had both of them.
Right. That shit crazy.
They say hoes stay winning, man.
But for me, what would I do? Honestly, I didn't think about suing like Jay Everyday said, and that actually sounds like the best option. But what I thought was, well, if the teacher has gone to the point where they're taping the mask to the child's face, then the child had to have been taking the mask off of their face. So abide by the rules. Keep the mask on your face. So and this is what I think about when I hear a lot of situations where a mother in particular hears something about a teacher doing something to their child, and instead of the mother ever reprimanding the child for their behavior, they go and jump on the teacher.
So you telling me, and you telling all us here, that it's okay for her to tape a mask to the mouth? Yeah. Okay, go and say what you said.
What I would do is I would see what was happening. I would investigate the situation because I'm not quick. I know how I was, right? When I was in school, I would blame whatever was happening in class on the teacher when I was really the one that was doing something bad. Okay. Right? And that's how I view this particular situation. It's like, okay, yes, it is an extreme thing for a teacher to go as far as taping the mask to the face. Even then, what's to stop the child from taking it off again? That's part one, right? Because it's tape, right? But then I would have a conversation. My first reaction was I would have a conversation to see what was going on.
But when the first time when you start, you was like, we always reprimand the person that did it, but you didn't reprimand the child. But it's like you just said, it's a child. Children do stupid shit all the time. We did stupid shit. We blamed it a lot on other people and shit like that.
I ain't did nothing.
But kids gonna be kids. But that don't mean that you just tape something to a kid's mouth because they taking off a mask.
It's kind of excessive, ain't it?
That's way excessive. Okay, if that's the case, all police officers are what's the word I'm looking for?
Back to blue.
They justify in what they do when they kill somebody because you didn't listen to them. That's like kind of the same thing. I know it's going a little bit more extreme, but how? Because you just said it was okay for her. You didn't say it was okay, but you said you're going to go after the person that's the victim in the situation, saying, "Oh, what did my kid do to deserve to get this tape over? A mask taped over their mouth." I don't think it ain't got nothing to do with what the kid do. The kid is being a kid. The kid's going to take off shit.
You know what? I see this as like more so. This shit would only happen to like a black child in somebody white school. The kid look kind of black. He look biracial too, but he look like Drake. But
you say it's Drake, motherfucker?
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, I'm just saying, we also have to.
Why were they able to take a picture of this?
Right.
I
don't know.
They live stream it? What's going on?
And bro, you tape a mask on somebody's mouth. That child could have fell out or something like about oxygen.
Man, ain't nobody doing that shit. All this stuff that could be staged for. Like who's taking pictures of that? Like why is that?
That is true. Who the fuck took a picture of that and didn't stop it?
And the child was in 4th grade, so what? They're 8 years old.
4th
grade.
9, 10, 11.
So, are we gonna go with a child? It's a child because
what you can do is reach out to me as a parent. And I can correct my child, and I can what I'm saying we can go across like that. I mean, you can't just
not right off
be taping shit on my. I mean, you can't do it anyway. That's why we finna sue. But what I'm saying is that at first, okay, my child isn't keeping the mask on his face. All right, I'm gonna see what we do. Right. So then, if it happens again and the tape ends up on his face, then I already kind of know that damn, my child is the type. You know what I'm saying? We already went across this. As far as we spoke to the teacher. And he wasn't keeping the mask on his face. So it's not anything like surprising or shocking. Yeah. But if the teacher just came out and like stuck masking tape on the kid's face with the mask, then yeah, we're gonna have to
it's kind of just not. I don't think that shit don't warrant that at all, man. I don't give a fuck what that kid did. That kid do not deserve. And you said you said he was 11?
4th grade.
4th grade, so 11. You say 11, 10, 11? 10, 11? I thought 4th grade. I don't know, man. I ain't been in school.
Yeah, 4th grade is about 11, because I was 9 in 3rd. So
it's about 10, 11?
Yeah.
So you were saying that that's still not no child no more because he's 10, 11?
I'm not saying it's not a child. I'm saying that's an age of responsibility, man. Come on now. Like,
but it's still a kid, though.
It's a recommendation before you go into the school to keep the mask on. If you keep taking it off,
you ain't gonna be sticking on.
I'm not justifying it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
I know. I get it. Like he gets suspended. We'll hold that one. Okay. You ain't finna just be putting tape on his face.
That's all I'm saying.
So that's why we're gonna have to sue.
Right.
I ain't finna come up there throwing hands and shooting. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's stuff.
But what I am is we're gonna have a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're gonna go across. I mean, I get it. Because this things that's happened to kids is a lot worse than somebody putting some tape on a kid's face. I done seen teachers push kids down the hall, push them down the stairs, and had kids.
So do that deserve?
Because you're putting physical. That's you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna meet you with.
That's physical too. You put some physical tape.
Okay, then I'm gonna go get a mask and tape it to their face. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, I wanted to really dig because you say. You said because I was talking about the child part, and you were saying like you still have like physical responsibilities or whatever like that.
I guess he's saying the child is old enough to know better not to take their mask off.
But there's a lot of kids out there like you think they old enough to know better, but they really don't.
Some grown motherfuckers out there like that.
But I'm saying
I feel like a child know like you're 10 years old, you're old enough to comprehend that you should have your shit on. Like you're old enough. Like my daughter who's 5-6 years old. She knows to have her mask on. She makes sure she has her mask on before she goes in. You know what I'm saying? I could see if you're casually taking, I forgot, put it back, put it back on. But if you're just intentionally just taking it off, you know what you're doing.
I understand that, but I'm still talking about the kid part. Like, we're trying to, because I was just getting on what Spaces was saying about the kid part about they still know this, they still know that, but they're still kids. Like, that's the thing that we're trying to make kids grow up and not be kids. Like, that's the problem. Like we study trying to put more on them and let them just be kids. They're kids. Like we was around here doing all type of crazy shit too. We were kids.
And motherfuckers went to jail. There's some kids that went to jail.
I'm not saying that it shouldn't. They don't recommend it, but I'm still saying it's kids. It still is kids.
Man, look, I didn't but it's kind of a bad kid story, but I got another bad kid story anyway. I bust somebody's window when I was little.
You just heard what you got that ass with.
Right, and I knew that I wasn't supposed to do it. And I was like 7, 8 years old. So the rule is, I guess not to be busting people's windows.
Yeah.
The rule is to wear your mask on in school. I get it, but you're not finna tape shit on my kid's face.
Yeah, that's
like they should know if we have a problem with my child, then you reach out to me as the parent. You know what I'm saying? It's really just that simple.
Yeah.
You don't take things into your own hands. Like I told my own kids, like, right now we in COVID, you can't, you're not allowed to let them run COVID tests on you. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna allow the teachers just run or whoever run COVID tests. I don't know what they're doing. You see what I'm saying? So what they're gonna have to do is holler at me first. I already told the school this. You talk to me first. And then I can decide, or the mom could, or my mom, or their mom could decide, my wife. So,
why are you looking at me like
I'm just
that?
looking. I'm not.
You looking at me like.
I mean, I think it's just something. If you have children, you kind of look at it a little different.
Yeah, because it's like kids. Like I got a teenager. He a kid though, and I understand that he's gonna do dumb shit. He probably know better, but he's still gonna do dumb shit. That's what we all did. We knew better, knew that we was gonna probably get in trouble, and a lot of kids do know they're gonna get in trouble, but they still do it because they're kids.
So where's the line drawn? Like, at what point do you be like, damn, nigga, you see what I'm saying?
When you start getting like 16, 17, 18, now it's a different story.
What? You start taking responsibility for your actions at the age of 16?
I never said stop taking responsibility for your actions. I'm not saying that, period. You're still going to get disciplined what you did, but I'm still saying they are kids. That's what I'm saying. I never said nothing about no discipline. You still have to get disciplined to get them to know that the thing that you did was wrong and don't do it no more. You do it again, it's going to be even a double part of the discipline next time. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying they still are kids. They're still a kid.
So yeah, you're right. You're right.
So, I'm not saying he don't deserve no discipline. I'm not saying let him get scot-free or nothing like that. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying we still got to look at it as their kids. And we did some of the same goofy, stupid, dumb shit too.
Let's bring somebody in on this, man. Let's bring somebody in on this.
Okay, go ahead.
The man behind that's behind the camera.
Yo.
What's going on with everybody? This is Will from the Will Hill Show. He's also a part of Third Post Media that's sponsoring the podcast.
Hey, every time you say Will Hill, I think of the Darnell Show. When Martin said the Darnell Hill Show, I think of that every time you say that. Though. I don't know why. It's just a little goofy thing.
You know what reminded me of Hank Hill.
Hank Hill.
But yeah, man.
Will from the job.
Oh yeah.
Will chime in on this, man. What you think?
I don't know, man. I kind of agree with all y'all, like, separately. You know what I'm saying? It's like, the kid knew better, but it's kids. Like, you have to almost expect them to do that shit.
That's what the
and for me, there's lines. And the teacher, being the adult, should have the clear head not to put their hands on that kid.
Yes.
Now, I don't agree with, I guess, meeting them with equal force on that. They didn't harm the kid. Don't get me wrong. I can understand it, but I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bitch, what? What was you thinking? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I should whoop your ass, but you know, I'm gonna be the adult with the clear head.
Yeah, it's like I'm the only adult here.
So no, I wouldn't go up there with the teacher ass off GP. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just know you crossed the line by doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Either you fired, and I'm gonna need a check, or I'll take the check. You can still teach, just not my kid, but my kid in a different class.
Yeah. No, we
finna own this motherfucking school now. That's what's gonna say. This shit gonna be no key school.
Learn Academy.
I don't know who that is, bro.
Hey, I just got it, bro.
Oh, who that is?
All right.
Oh my god!
All right, man. All right, next on the conversation list. Okay. So we do know we all listen to rap music, right? Me less than y'all because I think it's a lot of it is just terrible and it's a detriment to the black community.
Yeah, Spaces don't listen to R. Kelly as well.
Absolutely
not.
What
the fuck that's about?
That's crazy.
But I think as you get older, you start listening to rap less. Because the older I've got, the less I listen to rap music. I don't listen to
like country.
No, R&B.
But
a lot of like 80s R&B, 90s R&B.
You consider R&B rap?
I don't know. Nah.
Don't listen.
He listen to Drake, man. Like,
he do both. That's why you confused.
Well, it's no, it ain't even that. It's just more so of like I was thinking of the hip hop genre in the whole. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, as a recent, kind of rap and R&B has, kind of collided.
Merged,
and then they merge with each other. So, but like if you go back and listen to like some of that 70s, 80s, even 90s, mid 90s R&B, like ain't shit like it, man. Like, I can't really imagine the shit that we're playing right now on the radio is gonna make V103. Like, I'm like, damn. Like,
that's why they got that 104.3 now.
Yeah,
that's for that.
Yeah.
That's for all that.
Like the past 10 years.
Yeah, no, but I'm not sure 104.3 is part of like the WGCI and V103.
Oh yeah, that is.
You see what I'm saying? Like V103, they play the
right.
R&B and all that, the kind of the hits and dusties. And then I'm not sure what like conglomerate 104.
But do y'all? I know we finna get to your question.
It's cool.
I know. Do y'all listen to like? Cause like my homie, my homie, he called me asking me did you listen to the new NBA YoungBoy CD? No.
What?
He said, boy, that shit hard. Everybody in the streets playing it. So.
Yeah.
I say, well, then I told him I would check it out probably while I'm in the gym because I need to listen to rap music while I'm in the gym. But like, far as like driving around, I don't listen to him like that. I don't even know his following and nothing like that. They say he real popular and all that shit. Like the kids love him, but I'm not a kid. I'm a grown ass man.
Yeah, I'm approaching 40.
Yeah, I'm not listening to that right
listening
now.
to that. I mean, he might have a song or something that's kind
it's like you put in the gym.
Yeah, you throw in the gym, but I'm not listening to his.
But I'm not listening to no whole. Because I was trying to too, and I was like, man, let me go check it out, see what this dude playing. And all this damn screaming, I'm like, bro, what you screaming for? You mad? What the fuck you mad about? You rich. You mad? You that mad that you got to scream like every other word you screaming?
A lot of those guys don't know how to communicate. Maybe that is the way. They
be screaming.
Everybody going to. It seems like they got like a lot of childhood trauma.
That fuck need to get over it. Everybody got childhood trauma. Get the
I
fuck
don't know,
over
man.
it.
You ever seen that nigga head? He got like dents and shit in them. He had some trauma.
Get over it.
That nigga head is wild.
Get over
He
it.
was going through it, huh?
Man, it's a beast.
Go ahead with your question. We know we got all off rails.
No, I actually want to go a little bit further with that because I was listening to when I was riding with somebody at work and they were playing a lot of one of the popular people right now is Lil Durk, right?
Durk get busy though. I fuck with Durk though.
Durk from the city. So,
yeah, so we fuck
playing
with
some shit from the
yeah,
city.
we fuck with Durk.
I was listening to it, bro. I'm listening to the lyrics. I'm like, same thing: sex, money, drugs, violence. Mostly violence.
It's a fact.
So I'm like, I don't have the. Me personally, I've always been an R&B head, right? Mm-hmm. Like, with the smaller concentration of rap. So it's really more of the same for me, right? So people really have to tell me. Actually, most of the time I'm listening to podcasts, right? So people have to tell me about artists that are out, telling me to listen to songs and all this stuff. Otherwise, I won't listen to it.
Yeah, that's a fact, though.
But then I listen to Polo G. He plays some Polo G music. I don't remember the names of any of these songs. And I'm
He's
like,
dope, ain't he?
yeah, Polo G.
Because he don't just talk about all that shit.
Right.
He talk about the majority of shit. Talking about being in love. He talk about everything.
You gotta think about it though. They from two opposite neighborhoods.
Who Polo G? I thought they was
two opposite gangs too, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Polo G is from like the Marshall Field Apartments, and then which is on basically north side. They were, right by
from north.
Cabrini Green. What Cabrini? It's kind of in there.
Okay. Chicago and shit.
Yeah. So, but then you have. Who you just say before?
Dirt. Yeah.
All right, they from out south, old block, all that type of shit. Not from 63rd type. So you know what I'm saying. So they just kind of got a whole different. If you go over there to those Marshall, they still that neighborhood. Even though it is a rougher neighborhood for that area, but they are exposed to so much. They closer to downtown. They exposed to so much other shit than just the hood versus. Going down there on 63rd, you know what that is. You know what I'm saying? My bad, 64. You go down, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is. You kind of just on those blocks, and it's like that for, miles. So, I mean, I think the experiences is different, which provides you a different rapper.
Mm-hmm. But I got another question for you. Because you're talking about all the lyrics and stuff like that. Do you think, because I think Jay-Z and Meek Mill, I don't know if y'all heard this question.
I think you're about to ask my question.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. So, what I was going to ask was, a lot of people, on social media and music, they verbalize and visualize the stuff that they've done, right? Mm-hmm. They post about it on social media, or they put whatever they did in their songs, right? Mm-hmm. Do you think rappers should be held accountable for allegedly basically confessing about what they did in their music?
They already do that. Take it? You ain't never seen the trial for Take It?
The Run?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is it the race? The race? Yeah, the race.
You can tell who don't fuck with him. You can tell who don't fuck with who. Yeah. I thought it was a race too.
It's the race. It's the race. But the nigga was running. That's why I got confused.
And on top of that, he was a minor.
I have no idea what y'all talking about.
So they held him accountable.
They held him accountable.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So they actually postponed his trial as long as possible
to get him to be an adult.
For them to 2 years to
turn adult, and then they get turn him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But he was on the run from police officers and stuff like that because he was actually wanted down south, like in Texas.
Dallas. I think it was Dallas.
Yeah.
But what you were trying to ask though, they do use the thing. Jay-Z them was trying to get it where they can't use it.
That's my question.
That's what you're trying to question.
I was going to ask that next.
Oh.
Well, go ahead. You got it.
Oh yeah. No. So I was asking all that. Should they stop them from using it?
If it's proven that what I'm saying, if this nigga's really rapping, if you dumb enough, you know what I'm saying.
Thank you.
To put exactly, what I'm saying, I killed such and such on 63rd, and you know what I'm saying. Like if you really and we find a body, you know what I'm saying. This nigga really laying right here on 63rd and King Drive or something. Oh yeah, nigga, you got to go to jail. Like it just, you said you did it. Like it's just that simple.
Or you killed the dude with the gun, but you in the video with it. They get the serial numbers off of it to use it to lock you up. So who dumb fault is that?
Well, actually, they got NBA YoungBoy like that because he was in the music video. He was on probation.
That's how they got Dolph people. The ones who killed
they get all of them like that too.
Shit, that's how they got Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah, Pooh. Yeah, he's
the money he was spreading around on his videos. He left one of them at the crime scene. They used that to trace it back to him because they looked at his pictures.
Man, it is what it is. If you dumb like that, I mean, that's why a lot of that shit really, to me, don't pay in the long run. Like,
So, but I'm on YouTube. Nah, y'all got to hold that L's. Because y'all sitting up here talking about what y'all doing. Because I thought back in the day.
But Vlad is the police. Let me just say that. I feel like this has to. Vlad is the police. Vlad, I know you watching this.
Hey, but I look at it like this though. Everybody say he the police, but you still go on there and answer questions.
Vlad has a certain way. If you're not smart enough, may not pick. You know what I'm saying. Vlad
why on there? Period.
Because you want to expose. A lot of times,
okay, is exposure worth you going to jail?
But you're a rapper. You out here anyway. You're a rapper and you rapping about this shit. So you kind of already think. You're not thinking on that level. A lot of them cats don't have OGs around to sit up here and tell them, you know what, bro, you shouldn't do this or manage.
These niggas need big homies.
Whoever, yeah, but they ain't got none.
They need big homies.
They don't believe in none of that. They don't believe in none of that. So, yeah, Vlad, but shit, Vlad done got older niggas to sit up here and tell about what they did. What's the dude, AR Rap? Mm-hmm. That nigga's not young.
But I'm just looking at it like this. If I'm a rapper, I'm in these streets. I'm not going on Vlad. I don't give a fuck how much exposure you're going to give me. I'm not going on there doing nothing.
But that's what
Amon, 98. So let me ask you. No, that's how you come in.
I'm not going. I'm not going on him, period. I'm not going on that. Shit, boy. I'm in these streets.
Boy, hey, they going to have them all over there talking, boy.
I'm not going on this show. I'm not going.
Vlad give you $500.
500.
Niggas be talking, boy. Damn, I ain't no mom did that shit at work. Let's stay silent.
You have to. I think you're thinking of it from a perspective of somebody who knows about Vlad's content, right?
They do. So if you don't know about content, why you just going on somebody's show?
You know who Vlad is, right?
Yeah.
But you don't really listen to hip hop that much, right?
I listen when you have people that I do listen to.
I'm just saying, as a person who's not into it like that, you asked me who take care and stuff like that.
But he interviews.
You're not really into it.
He interviews other people too, like
right? So
people that aren't in music.
So you know who Vlad is.
Yeah.
So sometimes you gotta look at the perspective of a young, hungry rapper who just want to get his name out there, willing to do anything for it. Vlad get him on there and they slip up. You know what I'm saying?
But that's called dumb. Don't go just because you, bro. Just
can I ask you how many people were there? Did you kill any?
Know what I'm saying, though? You know what he about. You know what he do. Why are you going on his show?
Right. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. You're speaking about it as if everybody that goes on this show knows what he's doing.
Going on everybody's show.
If you in the hip hop community, you know who Vlad is.
You know who he is, but that doesn't mean you watch his content. You know what I'm saying? Like Vlad is an interviewer.
You won't go interview if you never see the content.
Bro. Word of mouth travels that this nigga's the police. Yeah. Everybody in the game be saying this dude is the police.
Mm-hmm. Niggas know Vlad a snitch though. It's not even really him a snitch. Is that they just able to use whatever
his content. They give him all his content.
Yeah. And that,
put a motherfucker away for 100 years.
Hey, more power to him, man. You get both people up. Look how many people go on the Maury show. And you know you the father. You know you've been cheating. Why would you even sign up to go on the show?
I think them $100 be...
No, they get a free trip.
They free trip. They don't get.
They don't even get no money no more. Just the trip to Connecticut. Like
they get a paid, that's not all expense paid trip.
I saw.
It used to be in New York. You had to save some money.
I saw my homie when I went to high school with Big Brother on there.
Yeah, he did it too.
And I looked at him. I said, bro, I'm glad I work for what I work for, because y'all out here bad. Y'all was like on Maury
to get a free
I'm
trip.
Not the first. Nah, y'all out here bad, bro. Y'all, even if I worked at McDonald's, I'm still not going on murder somebody with my daddy or not.
A bitch could never have me. Yeah, I'm taking you to more. No,
you're not. You're not doing that.
Go find another nigga.
You're not doing that.
But Vlad. I think it was you that pointed it out to me. Like he gets people to confess through questions, through disarming questions.
Yeah.
So you just keep talking to him and like
he just asks.
So what you're saying is on February 3rd.
Talk about that. And then switch it up. You see what I'm saying? He'll just switch up the way he's asking the question. And then eventually, unless you're like one of those OG dudes, because you have some dudes that just don't say shit. Even like Boosie. Like Boosie would be like,
Next question.
I don't want to talk about that. You know what I mean? Or just got to be like that. But then that's when you notice like the interviews be like 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got
all talking.
Yeah.
It's be 3 hours.
3 hours. You got 3 hours.
For real.
Talking on stuff.
Interrogation.
You ain't lying.
3 hours of interrogation.
Yep.
You ain't lying.
Like, bro. And I'm not even subscribed to Vlad on YouTube. But his shit is it just pops up in my feed.
Yeah.
Like, so now I just be watching it. You know, or listening to it, whatever I'm doing. But some of the shit he do, he has some good interviews on there.
It's like the one he did with what was that, Paid in Full?
Oh yeah, Paid in Full. A lot of the drug KNoWKi, people who already had done time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He'll bring them on there. And a lot, maybe those younger guys see, well, he's telling his story about, crack or whatever it was that he was selling. Ain't nothing happened to him, but I'm not sure if they're putting two and two together. It's like these people already did their time. Mm-hmm. So it's not like anything, they're not really discovering anything new.
Right. What happened to you just if you're doing illegal crimes, just don't talk about it?
Because people into the clout these days, bro. They love that shit.
But you like to shine. Your ass gonna be shining behind bars.
They ain't listening to that, man.
Hey man, I don't know.
Your ass gonna be taking showers with Big Eddie.
Look, I used to live with Big Eddie. I used to live with a police officer, my uncle, and he used to work like in DEA. And he always said, "We only catch the dumb ones." They used to tell me that all the time. Like that's a logo that police officers use. They only catch the dumb ones.
That's a fact.
So motherfuckers being that stupid as hell, bro. Like, don't be stupid.
See, I think what
they using the same guns in y'all videos that y'all using for crime.
Motherfuckers broke. They cutting the edges.
See, what I think the
Can't get a prop gun.
Costs money.
Get that.
They on Amazon, like
Get the little orange nose.
Yeah,
on the front of it.
Now you got this thing. See, you're not thinking right now. It's playing.
I'm just saying they got like BB guns and shit that look real.
And that's heavy as hell, just like them too.
Yeah.
But no, the Jay-Z and Meek Mill thing is more so they're fighting, the way I understand it, they're fighting to
Fuck them off brand ass niggas. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
they're fighting for rappers' lyrics to not be admissible in court.
You got other shit to do in the
And
world.
they should be admissible in court, because if your ass dumb enough to rap about what you just did, that's on you.
Facts.
Right, you should be rapping like who they have on there. One of the dude, I think his name is Anthony Gonzalez on it was on Vlad, and he was saying how Pusha T, the Clips, Pusha T and Malice, they were more so rapping about his life.
Whose life?
Their manager.
Oh, okay.
This guy Anthony Jeezy Gonzalez. They were rapping about his life, not actually shit that they did. So I mean, if you're gonna rap about it, then rap about somebody else's shit. But I guess it's a kind of a thin line.
So you talking about like they was like that white rapper from Get Rich or Die Trying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Like if you really don't want to be caught up about it, then don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Even on Vlad, like if he's asking you questions that could get you caught up about something, don't answer the question.
Don't go on this show.
Or don't go on the show.
That's just as plain as day as it is. Just don't go on this show.
All right.
Like, I don't get nowhere around that. Like, come to KNoWKi podcast, we ask you all the shit. You get caught up by your girl. We known for that. But you still gonna come over here and just talk about all your shit. Because we getting good content. That's your dumb ass. We gonna keep giving you content because it's getting us paid. Why wouldn't we keep inviting you on if you gonna keep telling us everything to get us paid, your content?
I'm with you. I mean, you gotta,
You gotta learn to do some research about who you going on an interview with.
Yeah, because those people aren't your friends.
Yeah, no.
So, I heard that Trump is running again in 2024.
That's what's up, man.
It's good for him, shit.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I'm still finna be driving these trucks.
Another vote for me.
I'm still finna get this money. I'm still finna drive these trucks. That shit ain't, I'm getting like rich people. That politics shit don't belong to me. I'm getting money regardless of who in office. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
I'll tell you why you might want to change your mind about that.
Okay, go ahead.
About Trump?
He said the politics don't matter to him.
Oh.
It was like,
I said because I'm finna get rich.
well,
I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna be wealthy.
If you have a business, right? I forget what. This just popped in my head. No.
Say the cash app.
That cash app law, motherfuckers finna take a hit for that, bro.
Yeah, bro.
They finna take a big hit for that.
But
you wasn't never doing like legit business then.
That's the thing.
Because they call it tax evasion, right?
Yeah.
Right. Now, I mean,
going here, babysitting and selling dope all at the same house.
Okay, baby.
Come on now, cash at me.
That's true.
But I say that because
$6,000 worth of cash apps. I'm sorry.
What's that? $599 and some change.
So is it across the board like
it's
cash app?
Any?
No, I'm saying is it accumulative? Is it like okay?
In a year's time.
Right, but what I'm saying, if I get like 5,000 from Cash App, 5,000 for PayPal, or is it like that's 10,000 that you made on?
Nah, you gotta give me the information for Cash App and PayPal settlement.
Over 6,000 though, right?
No, 600.
$600.
Yes, over. Once you cross that
$700 right now through Cash App, you gotta report that shit to the tax people.
But what if it was a gamble or a bet?
It don't matter. Any it say specifically any payment through those apps has to be reported.
Yeah,
it's crazy. That's why I say a lot of people finna take it.
Go get my cash and bring it to me, please. Don't send me no cash.
Right. Pay me in cash. But yeah, that was one of the topics. Yeah.
So go ahead with your thing. You was talking about the me getting rich and talking about what's gonna step
But yeah, so when Trump was in office, right?
Mm-hmm.
He gave businesses a gigantic tax break.
Yeah.
Right? Aren't you trying to be a business owner?
Yeah.
So, and he's a businessman. So if he gets into the presidential office again, he may have influence on your influence on your business to benefit it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, so when you say that politics ain't got nothing to do with you, it can very well have everything to do with it.
My bad, because I forgot. Space is like everything literal. I didn't mean it in a literal sense of that. I mean it in a sense of, you know how a lot of these rich people, they don't really be like concerned with the politics type shit because they still getting money regardless. Like they controlling shit anyway. It doesn't matter. So I'm saying I'm trying to get to that level where don't matter who the fuck in office. I'm still have money coming. My life I'm gonna still be in West Bumblefuck somewhere. Like look at them niggas. Look at them stupid motherfuckers down there fighting and doing all this shit. Me and my family gonna be good. We're gonna be way over here, out the fucking way from everybody else. That's what I'm trying to get to. That's my goal and my plan. So we need to quit trying to, like the politics are our friend, or like they trying to help us. No, the fuck they're not. They're not trying to do shit for us. Nigga, stay out the fucking way, get your fucking money, and leave them the fuck alone. That's how I look at it.
I can see. I mean, I see it either. I mean, I think like local politics is more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like your taxes for your
if you look at say like, let's say Austin neighborhood or Roseland neighborhood out south somewhere, and you look at those neighborhoods and they have aldermen that run those neighborhoods, and a lot of times people don't go out and vote.
And he be the alderman for like 32 years.
And he be the alderman for 32 years.
32
and
years.
You know what I'm saying? The neighborhood is just in disarray. It's kind of like, all right, well, we could have, as a community, voted somebody else in, you know what I mean, and got rid of him, and and get somebody who's actually going to help our community. So I think politics, it does help. You know what I mean? Like you have to stay in tune. If you don't stay in tune, then anything can just happen.
Yeah, but if you stand in them good neighborhoods, you cool already. But if you stand in the bad neighborhoods, that's when they really affect you. Because your good neighborhood, them motherfuckers like, okay, me and my homie, Daniel, you driving somewhere. And we go to all the Latino neighborhoods. They're not the best, but they always clean. They always got good grass growing around. And it ain't a bunch of motherfuckers standing around outside all day.
But you know why? Because they have those people.
Those aldermen and stuff. I was just
they got their aldermen that's lobbying for them.
Yeah, they strictly for them. They ain't worried about nothing else.
When you go into, black neighborhoods, you don't have anybody really lobbying for you.
Yeah.
Right? Your alderman is just collecting the check.
Yeah, he just getting that money.
He
got
getting $150,000 a year. Whatever it is he's getting.
He in his office sitting like.
And I don't even think half the niggas. I don't even think half the niggas live in that community. Like, you know what I'm saying? The aldermen.
Yeah.
If they do, they probably live on the outskirts of the best.
They probably got property in the
property or something. You know what I mean?
They probably got their address there, but they don't live there.
Yeah.
Kind of like how police officers do. So certain police stations, you have to live in the community or have a property established.
I ain't never seen the white officers.
Exactly. So they'll have like.
They stay in Chicago.
Yeah, of course.
They stay in like Mount Greenwood or they stay up north somewhere.
And the city limits, goddamn, just in city limits.
Yeah, but they patrol your shit.
They have like a nice little condo.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, dog. We should do our, but that's if motherfuckers really care, though. A lot of people really don't care like they say they don't.
Yeah, the voting was at an all-time low. I think it was one of these recent elections. I forget which one.
But you got to look at it
all-time low.
Like the Democrats said, "Oh, vote us in. We got the Senate. We got the president. Bro, ain't shit happened. Ain't shit been done." And they still talking about, "Oh, well, we trying." Nigga, fuck trying. Ain't nobody trying to hear about trying. Like y'all need. Okay, so stop fucking with them, period. On all level. Don't go vote for them. Don't vote for none of that shit no more. Vote for yourself. Write yourself in.
I feel like you vote, you know what I'm saying, for your interests.
Yeah,
so,
that's a fact.
Each party may, you don't have to be beholden to a certain party.
I was just going to say
like
that,
a lot of times black people, for over the years, I'm not saying
be Democrat, but
I'm not saying jump from Democrat to be a Republican. I'm just saying more so think for yourself, become independent And shit, if you gotta vote Republican, you do that. You gotta vote Libertarian, do that.
On me to tell oppose you, but the motherfucking game was tied up.
I told you. What else is tell you?
Oh my God!
That boy Tom Brady a dog.
Dog.
That boy Tom Brady a dog. You know
they won though. They won by 3.
Who?
But the Tampa Bay.
Oh, all right. They won?
Yeah, Tampa Bay won by 3. Yeah. No, just pushing. They won. They lost by 3.
Oh, all right.
That's scary, bro.
Boy, that's too scary though.
I know this because y'all just said I'm like, that ain't gonna go away. Lord have mercy. I'm sorry that I just looked at my phone and did that shit. No, you're gonna be like, they looking at the game while they talking about all this politics. Hey. But no, we was talking about that before we started recording, and they was like, man, it's time Brady stop playing, bro. Yeah. And I was like,
how much did I say they gonna win by? I said they gonna win by what? 3. You was like, it's gonna be close to hell. It's gonna be 3. You know, I said it's gonna be close to hell.
They won by a field goal.
But no, like we were saying though about the politician, like like you say, because I've been hearing about a lot of people like that too. Vote your interest and don't be particular to one party. Yeah. If the Republicans saying some shit that you like, vote for them. Yeah. If the Democrats saying some shit that you like, vote for them. If the motherfucking Green Party is voting for some, vote for them.
And vote them like, shit, okay, this nigga did what he said he was going to do for one term. He ain't did shit. Okay, nigga, you got to bounce.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Let's get somebody else in.
It ain't you just sit around and you just...
I'm sitting here 40, 50 years.
No,
Bobby Rush, like, we not finna have you in this motherfucker forever.
You heard what your man said though? What his name is? Mitch McConnell?
Yeah.
Said African Americans is voting at a hard time high with Americans.
Oh, yeah.
Like, bro,
shout out to the Republicans.
I mean, I'm not deep into politics, bro.
Me neither. I just try to pay attention. Yeah, you gotta pay attention to little things that happen. You gotta have some news on your phone or something. Just paying attention to what's going on.
Yeah, I try to at least be abreast of what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Have a clue.
But yeah, once they start speaking the language of politics, though, I'm like, yeah, you lost me. You lost me. I don't get it.
I ain't, man. I'm voting for myself from now. I ain't voting for nobody.
I normally go out and vote, and you know, election year, I normally try to talk to some of the guys to get my votes up. I think last year, what's the last year? Before that, I was at 5 votes. You know what I'm saying? It was me, my wife, my mother, and. I think it was 2 more people that said they was gonna vote for me. I'm not sure, but I definitely had at least 3 in the bag.
I might put right your ass in that next one.
I appreciate you, bro. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there.
I'm saying big shouts to.
If you ever win, I just want to be a.
I got you. I got.
I want to be a security shit. That's all I want.
Definitely blowing some shit up.
Facts,
you already know.
Because I'm not playing about none of this shit.
You already.
Your ass don't
I already look part Taliban. Nigga. I get extra security check TSA.
I can just see Mal coming in office, Mr. President. I missed.
But we get in there and I'm the Secretary of Defense. Nigga, we making countries like a parking lot. Yeah. We not playing. We leveling everything. Yeah, we finna make a whole new everything at you.
Like
we finna level this shit. We ain't finna go back and forth where some of your people live where they can come back and bomb us. Nigga, we flagging line and all that shit. Shit gonna be flat.
They talking crazy? All right,
facts.
See what I'm gonna be up there. Say less. He already know what that means. Boom.
That's all the code for today. Back to you.
Yeah, say less. Flatline and all this shit. We not playing with nobody. We not gonna send a look.
Hey, boy, don't let a real Chicago nigga be the president. I don't know what the fuck that was before, but no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Don't let a motherfucker from the city really be. Stop playing.
We flatlining shit though, for real. Like, we not playing and sending no little missile, no warning shot. No. When we let this bitch go, we letting 2 of them bitches go.
Yeah, doubling up.
Yeah, everything gonna be double.
Taxes gonna be high as hell fucking with them. Military gonna take all the taxes.
Shit, they already do.
For the most part. Well.
Alright, so let's get back on the script. We're gonna talk about flatlining countries and shit. Okay, got a question for you fellas. Think back to when y'all was shorties. Right? And I know y'all had a badass moment. Like a moment that y'all fucked some shit up and you like, damn. And you really thought about it. And it ain't gotta be like, when I'm saying short, it's just like teenage years, early teenage, a little bit late. You're still a kid. You still considered a kid, just teenager, whatever. But just go ahead and think about your story. We're gonna let you go last. Since you always go first, my bad. We're gonna let Dave go first this time.
Oh, shit.
And you know, Dave, that was like yesterday, 2 days ago. Dave's still like a teenager and shit.
Dave just turned 19.
Yeah.
Man, fuck all that. Man, I remember this one time I had
How old were you?
I snuck out the house. to go to this party, right?
So you was like in high school.
I was 14.
14. Okay.
Oh, just getting you a freshman.
I got this. No, it was like 8th grade.
8th grade. Okay.
I was 15 my freshman year.
Okay.
You slow or something?
No,
my son gonna be
my birthday in December. So
my bad. I didn't know. I thought that shit was over. But go ahead.
All right, Joe. Snuck out the house. Mad. No. It was a huge party, bro. Huge party. I had to be the youngest motherfucker in there. Youngest motherfucker.
Obviously.
All right, man. Let me tell the story. So, long story short, I remember. I can't remember. It was like 2:00 in the morning, and I remember my dad get off like around 2. You know what I'm saying? But I lost track of time. So I'm looking at the clock. Oh shit! It's like 3:30.
Oh yeah, you fucked.
Why this man come to the party and find my ass? He dragged me by my shirt backwards outside the door. The most embarrassing moment ever, bro. But I knew I fucked up because I wasn't supposed to be there.
Pops,
man.
That's what he's supposed to do, though.
Yeah.
You look at it now like that's what he was supposed to do, right?
Yeah. I look at it now like that was some dumb ass shit. Because first of all, the party was weak as hell. There was a lot of motherfuckers there, but it wasn't shit.
A lot of dudes there. More
One
dudes
of
and girls.
Yeah, one of them. It's like, man.
That'd be most of the parties anyway.
Yeah.
Niggas is thirsty.
Facts.
Right. Ass whooping of a century though. Next story.
You got another story?
No. I was saying somebody else go.
Oh, okay, I go. Like, I could have been like, I got a lot of stories, but I stick to one. I could have been like 7, 8 years old, and it was my birthday, so we're going to Chuck E. Cheese for my birthday. Everybody loves Chuck E. Cheese, man.
Facts.
And then, so I'm not sure if they still have them now, but they would have the people dress up as, the little Chuck E. Cheese characters, little rats or whatever the fuck they are. So
big rats.
Big rats, yeah. They
big rats.
So, I kind of, so we got in there, we playing in the little thing, little play gym area, and then I kind of, motioned the one of the rats, one of the people to come over. He dressed up in the rat or whatever, as a rat, and I put my hand out like this, He went to give me a handshake, and I jumped up, smacked the shit out that motherfucker. The nigga hat spent around on his head, and my mother seen me.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying? And I skipped on up out of there. You know what I'm saying? But I realized, like, if that was my kid, I would have beat my kid ass. But my mother, she didn't whip my ass. But I know, I knew it was wrong.
She spared you.
I knew it was wrong. Is what I'm saying. At 7 years old, I knew it was wrong.
Yeah, but you still did it.
Yeah. So if the rat nigga would have beat my ass,
yeah.
That was on me.
Yeah,
I knew it was wrong.
You knew it was wrong, but you still did it. And why did you still do it? Because you're a kid.
And if he would have beat my ass, if he would have, just beat my ass, I would have understood. I would have understood. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Oh, they be young as hell in the check. I think that was like my first job.
Yeah, they be like 16, 17.
Yeah, you got to rotate every week.
So they was just like, they knew what the fuck he was coming from. They knew he just did some bad shit trying to get some attention.
Yeah, he probably
quit
did.
that same day.
That was out in, what the fuck I was in? I was at Tenley. Tenley, the one on 159th and Harlem.
I used to go on, what's that road? Is that road?
Alright, so Spaces?
Spaces, yeah. I ain't do shit bad.
For real, bro.
No.
I'm not saying I was a saint. But I had to really think, like, what was something that I did?
So you want me to go and then you still think some more?
I mean, I have a story.
Okay, go ahead.
And it was.
Cause y'all gonna look at me crazy when I tell mine again.
So, my cousin was living with us, right? Mm-hmm. And I was impressionable. I was naive. Like I didn't really. I just followed him, right? Like I didn't really think for myself at all. So we had a 3-story house at the time, and the basement wasn't finished or anything. So one day, my cousin comes home with cigarettes, right? So he said, "All right, let's instead of going outside and doing it."
How old were you guys?
This is like 7th grade.
7th grade. Okay, so you were old enough to know.
So you knew better.
Well, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
7th grade.
Damn near a teenager.
Yeah, you grown.
Yeah, away from high school.
Get your ass beaten.
But so we started smoking it in the basement. Now we're thinking that because the window was open,
Nobody gonna smell it.
Nobody's gonna smell it, right?
What kind of squares was y'all smoking?
Newport 100s.
I think it was Newport.
Newport 100s and some cools.
On some cools.
Some either one. The cigarette or the black choice cigarettes.
So we smoking whatever.
He had a pack of Pall Mall Reds.
Some Cowboys.
Some Camels.
Some Camels. Them some strong ass cigarettes.
Yeah.
Camels and like them some strong ass
not
cigarettes.
because if you got your ass whooped, it's because you was smoking some Camels. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't smoke that around here. He's smoking Virginia Slims. Go ahead, man.
So my grandma, you smoking Virginia Slims?
So we're thinking we're cool. You know, we smoke downstairs. Ain't no way the smell with the window open is gonna travel up the stairs or whatever. My parents come home. What's that smell?
Who said it first? Your mama or your daddy?
My mom.
I knew it was. Mama always smells some shit.
Like,
women knows.
They need to be working for the DA. Goddammit. Motherfuckers with bloodhounds, drug task for you.
Oh, you say have all these bitches there? That's what you said. My man, that's what you said. Have all these bitches there. I hear you, boy. Go ahead. I said it for you.
Go ahead, finish that.
But yeah, long story short, she figures out that we were smoking. I forget how, and just like Dave said, butt whooping of a lifetime.
The butt whooping of a lifetime?
Yeah. Smoking squares?
Yeah, man. You know, remember I grew up in the holier than thou house, but a Christian house. You know what I'm saying? So
okay, mine happened. I had to be. How old was I? Probably had to be like a freshman or something. Freshman or a sophomore, high school. Another story off California and Pope. Around summertime, 4th of July. You know, we used to have fireworks and shit, right?
Oh, yeah.
I ain't got no lighter or nothing. So I'm in the house, and I'm lighting them or I'm throwing them out the back window. Right? So,
how old were you again?
Bro, I was older. I knew better. I knew way better than this.
I would have been your homie looking through the window like
I do shit Olo, B. That's why didn't nobody, bro, to this day, I'm telling this story, everybody that know me, I figured this out, I'm like, nigga, that was you? Watch and see, because when I told my brother was like, bro, all this time, that was you? Throwing him out the back room porch. Throwing him out the back room porch, or whatever. So, and it's hot as hell day, and it's dry. And there's like a whole bunch of paper in the next door neighbor yard. And I'm just throwing them, and they popping. Throwing them over there, they popping. So I go to get another one, and I see smoking over there. I say, it's going to go out. Don't worry about it. It's going to be cool. The guy go back to do it one more time and come back. The whole back porch on fire. Bro, back porch is engulfed in flames. Nigga, I shit it 4 times and pissed off myself because I don't know what the fuck to do. Because now it's just like I'm like, bro, just run over there just to get them out. So
statute of limitations.
Yeah, it's a fact. That's a fact. That's 20 years ago, bro. You tell the story?
Allegedly.
It's 20 years ago. 20 years ago.
See, this is how land catching it. So what do you want? See, you doing exactly how it
So you're on the porch. And
shut up.
What time of night was it?
So right, I run in the house. Go get them out. Whatever, the fire department come, put out the fire and everything. So they get out the crib. So now we looking like, how they catch on fire? I'm like, I don't know. I'm looking like with everybody else, all the other kids. I'm like, I don't know. Sitting there. Nigga, like, years go past. I just told my brother the story maybe like 5-6 years ago. And my brother say, that was you the whole fucking time. Because they remember like it was yesterday. That was you. And I say that just say, nigga, do shit by yourself. You'll never get fucking caught. I do everything Olo. Ask him. My front seat right now is full of papers in my backpack because I do shit Olo. You never get caught, you do shit Olo.
My man's an arsonist.
You're a fucking pyromaniac.
Allegedly.
But no, I told y'all that my story's going to get y'all there. But I got bad stories.
That's crazy.
And then my girl was like, I'm like, bro, we some badass kids. Okay, I was bad as hell, but didn't nobody know. They thought I was just as good, and I was bad as hell. I did shit by myself. That's why I be Olo, man.
I think with me, with my childhood, it wasn't that I was bad. I just hung around a lot of bad motherfuckers.
Oh. So they got the blame over you?
Yeah.
You said what?
They got the blame over you?
No, it ain't that. It's just like me seeing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen my homie play with a bunch of. That's what I thought was going with your story. I seen my homie like tie a bunch of firecrackers together, and like his fucking hand blew up. Like
no.
Yeah.
I was stupid, but I wasn't that stupid.
Yeah, I seen stupid shit.
His hand blew up.
His hand blew up.
Y'all still homies?
You said what?
Y'all still
So
home?
how y'all shake up?
How y'all shake hands?
He shake up Lord.
He got no choice. He got no choice. I'm sorry.
No disrespect.
I'm sorry.
Mike's going by default, my boy. Mike's going by default.
No, because it was like his mom knew what to do.
Yeah.
So she had to pick up his fingers. Yeah. He lost all three of these. Right.
See, exactly.
Oh, so he'd be like this.
Yeah, it was like this. So he got to the hospital. He came back and like they did a good job.
So he'd be like this.
He couldn't play the game.
So I'm like, you finna shoot? Who you shooting?
So he got it. They put him back on?
Yeah, they was able to put him back on because it was like immediately. She knew what to do.
Wow.
I was like, damn, all right.
What she do? Stick him in ice or some shit?
Yeah, she got a cooler. She was 4th of July. Motherfuckers out there drinking.
So she picked up his fingers.
All these stories happen on 4th of July. Them fireworks, but them fireworks get you
fucked up.
Especially, yeah, man. Like, it's dangerous for the 4th of July and the shitty, especially when the sun start coming, going down.
Yeah.
Like,
you might as well stay in the crib.
Summertime shot. It ain't nothing like it, baby.
Hey, this year when outside, no, I'm gonna have the kids in the house early, like before the shit, because like last year I was driving because I came from my grandmother's house. My grandmother stayed off 111th and Halsted, and I had to drive back out west. And that ride, first of all, I got on the expressway. Niggas is acting crazy. They like all on the hoods of the car.
They jackballing.
Yeah, they doing that. I'm like, oh, like I got my kids in the car. Like normally I would probably stay on the expressway, but I don't want nothing to happen. So now I'm taking the streets. And as soon as I get out west, like, you tell the whole environment just changed. Niggas like the block. I think I took Madison down, then had to take some Jackson down in Washington, so on and so forth. All the blocks full of people, shooting fireworks. And then, it was just dangerous. I felt like, what I'm saying? I didn't feel like really safe. Especially if it was just me by myself.
You cool, yeah, I'm good.
I probably wouldn't have went out
your
there.
Kids, I don't play that shit, boy. When they got the son with
kids,
me, got your son with you, now I don't play that shit, boy.
Let me go ahead and get y'all home safe.
Yeah. 4th of July different. I remember last year on 4th, we was I was on Karloff, and I forgot what street that is, but they got that big ass field over there.
Yeah, nigga, dangerous.
Man, we went over there, motherfuckers. Like they popping the fireworks in the field, but it's a stop sign next to the baseball field that's right there. So we pulled up and stopped at the stop sign. Motherfuckers hopped in the front. Was like, yeah, y'all gotta get the fuck from over here.
When you was at your like a family?
No, I was at my homie crib because we was popping fireworks.
Yeah, homies still on Carlo.
Yeah, got a few homies over there.
You be visiting? Hell no. One nigga gonna have to meet me.
He said, not today, bro. Not today.
Yeah. Still like 16? 16th in Carlo?
Somewhere over there.
Yeah. I think that's like that field you talking about.
Yeah.
Like
motherfuckers, it be packed over there.
All right. So Dave,
what's up?
Let's close this out with a mesh, man.
Mesh, man. All right. I ain't even gonna do that. Look,
you gonna mess up the mic?
Y'all hear our stories. We kind of be fucking up a little bit, but we all learn from our mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if y'all noticed, but I picked up. It was like a little trend today. One thing I picked up from all our stories is let's try as people, everybody, to just calm down and think before we actually react to certain situations, man. For instance, like my boy Marv, when he wanted to kill the teacher, you know what I'm saying? Like he said, a little time before that, maybe he just sit down, take a deep breath, and think about his actions. We'll be better off as people, man. That's the mesh today. Be smooth and just think before you act. That's all.
Okay.
This podcast is sponsored by the Third Post Media. Big shouts out to them. Big shouts out to the Will Hill Show. Big shouts out to Will, man behind the camera.
Appreciate it.
Check us out on all streaming platforms, all of them. iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Those are the big ones. If you have Pocket Casts, Google Podcasts, check us out on all of those. This
YouTube
is
too. We come to YouTube.
Coming to YouTube. We're gonna post this on YouTube. So check us out on YouTube.
So we there.
We're a little bit behind. We gotta just get them. But we coming though. It's gonna be some good content. It's gonna come.
This has been another rendition of the KNoWKi podcast. Wear your crown. Build your legacy, Kings. It's your man Spaces.
Sound man Dave.
It's Jay every day.
Hey, this your boy Maul. Meeting the John.